So the project in this unit is creating a hero unit, and a hero unit is really just a web banner that's on all of your pages that has some navigation to it or images on it. We're not going to follow this quite to exactly what they're putting on it because it's a lot and I don't think that that's necessary. So we're just going to make a hero unit for a web page and then pull over our web pages, and I'm going to show you how to do that, and just edit them to all have that same nice navigation bar on the top of it. So the first thing you're going to want to do is open up a second Tynker window and go to your projects. And I want you to go to that last project that we did, which was the homepage project. I need to find mine. I think I have remixed all of yours at this point. This is not mine. All right, I have mine here. So what I'm going to do is download the web pages that I have. You should have the images in your computer already. If you don't, you'll need to download those as well to bring them over to this new web page. So I'm going to download each of these. I don't need that one. This Pets 2 was me just demonstrating something. That's not something you need to see, so get rid of that. And then any of the images that you may need. I don't need any of them. I'm actually going to download the style sheet as well. All right, so I downloaded my pages. And then I'm going to hop over to this new project that we're doing, and I'm going to delete the pages that are here. And I want to look at their style sheet though. We're going to leave their style sheet for now. We're going to import the other one and we'll change it if we need to. So we're going to now, it's easier to drag and drop. So I would open up your navigation, so the little bubble that you have, and go to your files and go find where they are. Mine are in my downloads. Yours might be somewhere else. And I'm going to pull over and drag and drop. Oops, I just made a second one. I didn't mean to do that. Pets and index. It's keeping the name. We're going to have to change them in here, and that's fine. I'm going to hop to the index, and I'm going to hit rename, and I'm going to get rid of that 2 that showed up. And pets, rename. Get rid of that 2. Photos, rename, and get rid of that. And then I need to upload all those images that belong in here. So I have all of these pictures that go in here. Oops. I didn't mean to change my view. All right. Charlie. Goguru. I don't think I used that one. I'll go to my photos page and see if I click play if that's going to work. What am I missing? I'm missing a couple of them. Let's go find them. Oh, that one. Oh, doggos. And microwave is the other one. That other one should show up now. It's just being silly. Save it. Let it refresh itself. So you want to check to make sure that you get all of your images over. Yay, those are all. Then I need to get my pet ones. So I also drag my style sheet over and it takes over the styling of this. I don't like the style sheet they have in here and it makes everything really confusing, so we're not going to use it because it's too much. So just pull over your style sheet from this and then you should have your working project that we did in our last unit. So this was that last graded one that you did, so it should be pretty easy to pull it all over. And now we're going to do what it says on the tutorial. So we're going to create that banner for our home page, and we're going to look back at the content of the lesson. It's going to be a heading, a subheading, and an image for your home page. So if we look at our home page right now, mine looks like this. We're going to try to make it look more like this, with a banner at the top and then the image with floating an image in it. So that's the big thing that we're going to do for this project, and that's pretty much all we're going to do. So let's look back at some of the stuff that we did in here. Let's go look at, before we use the floats, we want to add in some of these different areas of our web page. So we're going to add in a header. So we're going to go into our code, and on our body, we're going to add in underneath our navigation menu. We're just going to leave our navigation menu alone. We're going to adjust the text of it a little bit, but let's put in a header, and let's give it a class of hero. We'll just call it hero, then we can just style it that way. And in that header, we're just going to make it we're going to fill it in and style it on the style sheet. So we're going to go to our style sheet and we're going to style that header dot hero. And I want the background color, I think, to be that gray color that I'm using in here, the dim gray. So I'm going to say background color dim gray, and I need to give it a I'm going to style that header to be a little bit, I don't want to necessarily put that all in there. Let's say header, and we're going to say width 100%, height I don't know if it's going to let us do that. Get rid of the image that's in here. And I'm going to wrap this header around. Oh, it's not at all responding to me right now. So I'm going to save, and then I'm going to refresh. I love it when it does this. Let's see what happens now. Okay, now it's doing it. So we have that bar. It's not big enough. So I'm going to go over to my style sheet, and I want my head thing to be more like 100 pixel. 200? Yeah, that's cool. And then in my hero, the background's going to be dark gray, but my color for my font is black. And font size, maybe 36 pixels. I'm not going to see my text here because my text is at H1 that's inside of here. So I'm going to get, I need to overwrite that. So I'm going to say H1 class equals hero. And then it'll start taking the stuff from that hero class. So Mrs. Shagham's website. I do not want that left aligned. So I'm going to go into there and float that stuff to the left. Text align that to the left. I think I might make it bigger than 36. Maybe 42. Cool. I'm going to add some padding in there. Awesome. What else did they want us to put in there? A heading one, a subheading, and an image. For the subheading, I'm just going to say H2 class. I'll just do H2. I'll make a new class equals, and we'll say hero H2. I'm going to make my own little thing to adjust the text in there. And I'm going to say, welcome to my page. Now I need to adjust that text over here in my style. So I have a hero one, but now I need a .hero -h2. And I'm going to follow this. I'm going to copy that. But I'm going to change that font size to a smaller size. So it's going to be like 24. I'm going to get rid of that padding. And I'm going to say, I'm going to leave that actually. It's not great. It's not terrible. So I have my image on here, but I'm thinking I might want to change my my header to have an image in the background. So if you remember, we did that over here where we chose a background image. I think it might be kind of cool to put that in there. So that's an option for you too. So if you want to do that in the style, what you do for your, instead of background, you do background image. And then you put an image in there. So I'm going to go find, oh, I think I have one. That is some cacti, a different picture that I have to put in there. I think it's this one. And I'm going to say image. And if you look at the code for that, you have to do the URL and then that parenthesis and then in quotation marks. So URL, wrong brackets, there we go. And I want to do the plant and a semicolon. And I actually kind of like how it's not set quite right, but I want it up a little bit higher. So look at what those options were. We can cover it, we can center it. So let's try let's see if background position, centering it makes it work better. So background, position, center. Oh, cool. You can't read my text now, though, unfortunately. If I change my text to white, let's see if that helps. That does. So I'm going to do that. And that looks good. That's all that I want you to do for this one. I really don't want you to worry about anything more than that. We could float some images and work with some more containers, but it's pretty advanced, and we're going to learn about something a little bit harder in the next unit too. So that's about all we're going to do.